Police have revealed the identities of the two officers shot dead in regional Victoria yesterday, while the suspect remains on the run. 59-year-old Detective Leading Senior Constable Neil Thompson and 35-year-old Senior Constable Vadim Vedart were fatally shot at a property near Porepunkah in Victoria's northeast. The suspected gunman, 56-year-old Dezi Freeman, is still at large, with specialist police scouring the area for him. He's believed to be heavily armed. And locals have been told to stay indoors until he's found. Reporter Ashley Aldridge joins us now from Porepunkah. Ashley, what can you tell us about the officers who were shot dead?
So we've learned a bit more about these officers in a statement that has been provided by Victoria Police this afternoon. We now know that Detective Leading Senior Constable Thompson, he joined Victoria Police in 1987, and he has been a member of the Wangaratta Criminal Investigations Unit for the past 18 years. Today he is being remembered as an adventurer who enjoyed all things outdoors. We've also learnt that Detective Thompson had spent the past 6 years alongside his partner Lisa. Now, in the statement, she is described as the love of his life, and it says since the pair met, he had found a new purpose and was planning in earnest for his imminent retirement. Now, his 35-year-old colleague, Senior Constable Vadim Vedart, started his policing career in 2018. We know that he was on temporary assignment in Wangaratta when this tragedy unfolded yesterday. He's been described as an eternal optimist and an avid traveller. We've learnt that he had completed scuba dives all around the world and motorcycling trips locally with his friends and colleagues. He is survived by his parents, who live in his native Belgium, and a younger brother.
And what's the latest on the search for the suspect?
So we've also received an update from Victoria Police this afternoon. They say that that extensive search is still ongoing. We have heard that police helicopter hovering above in the paddock to my right all afternoon. Police have also released a description of the wanted man that they have been searching for the past 2 years. 2 days rather. So Dezi Freeman, he is described as being around 183 centimetres tall, a medium build with short dark hair and dark brown eyes. Now, they say when he fled on foot from that property yesterday just after 10:30 in the morning, he was wearing dark green tracksuit pants, a dark green jacket, brown boots and reading glasses. Now, police have said to locals to remain indoors, and the local school has been locked down again today. We've just received confirmation too that the Mount Buffalo National Park, now I'm standing on Mount Buffalo Road, which leads up to the property where this incident has unfolded. It also leads to the National Park. That National Park is now closed as the search continues for this wanted man.
And what's the mood in Porepunkah now?
It's been very quiet here today. As I mentioned, locals are being told to stay indoors and to not travel if possible. Us locals have been receiving text messages throughout the day from Victoria Police updating, saying that there is an armed offender still at large and for people to remain indoors where possible. We have been in the main street and it is very quiet. Locals have given a sense of shock, and they've also commented on the fact that this is a really small, tight-knit community. They generally don't lock their doors at night. Many mentioned that they did last night. Here's a little bit of what some of them have had to say today.
I think the whole community is shocked about it, and especially the two policemen are not coming home. I mean, that's just horrendous for the families. And the guy, look, I knew him, and he was friendly, decent, sort of seemed like a decent fellow. I know his son. He works. I know where he works. He's a lovely, lovely boy. So I just don't know what happened. You know, just someone just flipped out and and just lost it.
I'm not worried right in the town. I've just been to Bright. I had to get some emergency medication for my daughter at the chemist, and there's police presence, a couple of police cars driving around, just keeping an eye on things up there, I suppose. But well, I'm just in a little street, as I say, it's mainly, I've talked to them and they're mainly making sure their doors are locked and they're shutting all their front gates, which we often don't do.
So as you can hear, Joe, a feeling of concern and shock in this community tonight as we enter a second night for that manhunt.